My name's John,
and I'm Kelly.
And we're going from
Sarasota, Florida,
all the way around the United States, God knows where, but we're going to definitely show you some really neat things. We're going to do some crazy stuff, and we're going to go from Sarasota northward, stopping in different cities, and we're going to put out videos each week about the cities and information about the towns and some really neat stuff.
Meet Dakota, the roving reporter golden retriever, on a mission to explore the latest in cutting-edge technology. While we won't delve into conspiracies, join Dakota's journey to discover the fascinating innovations shaping our world today in laser technology and crazy weapons that are at the forefront of technology. Some of the hottest and worst fires in recorded history are happening around the world, with little or no investigation. What is going on in Lahaina, Maui, Hawaii? Hundreds of people died, and an entire population lost their homes.
You fly over these areas that are burned to the ground, you'll see in the midst of 20 homes that are just totally destroyed, one home sitting there because it had the right roof on it. And anyway,
the public water was turned off. That could have helped stop the fires. The relocation of John Pelletier, the Democrat FBI-friendly police chief during the Las Vegas shootings that claimed 58 lives, was relocated to Maui just before the fires, raises questions and suspicions about his intentions. Is he merely coincidentally present during disasters, or could there be a motive behind his moves, such as controlling the narrative? Seems very odd that Texas, Chile, and California fires were all exceptionally large, burning vast areas of land and causing widespread destruction. The intensity of these fires overwhelmed firefighting resources and posed significant challenges to containment efforts. In many cases, metal was melted and very odd burn patterns existed, including buildings and items with blue coloration were spared. Today, we have the honor of addressing you on a topic that exemplifies the cutting-edge advancements in technology and the profound implications they hold for our future. Before we delve into the subject matter, allow us to introduce Steve Favis, a visionary leader with a wealth of experience and expertise in various domains. Mr. Favis has tracked and confirmed that CCP satellites were in fact over Maui when these killer fires were started.
Steve Favis is an expert in computer science and advanced robotics. He has been researching the Maui fires and has compiled evidence that the technology exists to have started these fires from a satellite in Earth orbit. He has also confirmed that the CCP had satellites capable of doing so above Maui at the time of the fires. His work has been published on his website, stevefavis.com, and includes everything. The most effective wavelength would be in the near-infrared range, which would allow better transmission through the atmosphere. The near-infrared range would be invisible to the naked eye and would also have a minimal reaction with objects colored blue on the Earth's surface. The power of the laser would need to be in the hundreds of kilowatts range, and so Favis based his calculations on a 10 megawatt laser firing from Earth orbit. Assuming that the atmospheric loss amounts to 50% of the overall power and only 5 megawatts reaches the surface as a 1 square meter beam, it would ignite a fire almost instantly. If this 5 megawatt beam was pulsed across a 1 meter by 1 mile long area in segments, then the time to ignite the entire area would be roughly 2.7 minutes, and it would only take approximately 8.8 seconds to melt an aluminum alloy wheel. He found the amount of satellites launched and monitored by the CCP were directly above the Maui fires at the time of ignition. The CCP's most powerful rocket, the March 5, can launch up to 48,500 kilograms of payload, which is more than enough to carry the required payload in Favis's calculations. But Favis has found that the CCP has much more powerful lasers deployed already. He has calculated that the CCP has up to 70 gigawatt lasers in Earth orbit right now. That's at least 100 times more powerful than what he factored into these calculations. A Yolinda fire was ignited at approximately 10:47 p.m. on August 7th. At this exact time, CCP satellite labeled NORAD 53299 was directly over the location. The Lahaina fire was ignited at approximately 6:37 a.m. on August 8th. At this exact time, CCP satellite labeled NORAD 55836 was directly over the location. The Kula fire was ignited at approximately 11:30 a.m. on August 8th. At this exact time, CCP satellite labeled NORAD 53299 was directly over the location. The so-called deep state does not want you to know that deadly lasers of mass destruction are freely traveling above us. And you can check this all for yourself at stevefavis.com.
Now, let us turn our attention to the subject at hand, directed energy weapons, specifically laser capabilities. The realm of directed energy weapons represents a paradigm shift in modern warfare and defense strategies. With the ability to emit concentrated beams of light, lasers offer unparalleled precision and versatility on the battlefield. Imagine a satellite-mounted laser poised high above the Earth's atmosphere, capable of igniting fires, melting metals, and disabling enemy targets with surgical precision. Such capabilities are not merely the stuff of science fiction. They are within our grasp thanks to advancements in laser technology and strategic planning. However, harnessing the full potential of directed energy weapons requires a deep understanding of the technical intricacies involved. Factors such as atmospheric absorption, beam divergence, and energy intensity must be carefully considered to ensure maximum effectiveness on the battlefield. Moreover, the applications of laser technology extend far beyond warfare. From space-based defense systems to civilian applications such as asteroid deflection and satellite propulsion, lasers offer a myriad of possibilities for enhancing security and endangering human civilization. But with great power comes great responsibility. As we explore the capabilities and potential uses of directed energy weapons, we must remain vigilant in addressing the ethical and legal implications of their deployment. It is incumbent upon governments to allow these lasers to destroy forests, homes, and cities. Who can stop them? In conclusion, directed energy weapons represent a watershed moment in human history, ushering in a new era of destruction, death, and anarchy. As we stand on the cusp of a technological revolution, let us embrace the possibilities that lie before us and strive to build a safer and more prosperous world for generations to come, if at all possible. However, as we consider the immense power and potential of directed energy weapons, we must also confront the sobering reality of their misuse. Recent events, including wildfires in California, Maui, Texas, Mexico, and Chile.
8:47 p.m. Eastern Time, February 27th, 2024. Very unusual fires in Texas today. This is at 9 a.m. or 8:53 a.m. this morning. Absolutely zero fires in the area. My family helped put up the first generation Star Wars system in the 90s. They were building computer components for a Sperry. This is live photos of the fire at 141. And these are hot spots. Sorry, I got distracted. These are hot spots on satellite. 1, 2, 3, 4. It gets obstructed there. But these are hot spots. There's one right there, and that's a fire. That old smoke spot here you see underneath the clouds is a fire. Flowers on February 2nd, which I believe is the day that it started. Some of the most intense frequency waves from the HARP machine at that moment. Very distinct lines in the cloud formation. Look at that. Unbelievable HARP waves. I don't know if that's lasers or what's going on here, but the fires start immediately after that. See that? Look at that. The fire started immediately with these HAARP waves. I don't know what's going on here. I know my family did help build the Star Wars system, which is lasers in the sky, but these lasers consist of these new satellites. I don't know. I'm sure it's been updated since the 90s. Here's the fires that are going off. Every one of these fires lit off at the exact same time.
Have raised questions about the possibility of such disasters being created or exacerbated by lasers in orbit or in the sky. While further investigation is needed to determine the exact cause of these tragedies, it is very likely our children will know the truth when it is much too late to assign blame and consequences. Now let apologies for John F. Kennedy's assassination.
For you, ask what you can do for your country.